EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
So this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one brought in by Brown. It'll be a short pickup, and that's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll go with the sneak, and he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Josh Metellus on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now he'll run it. A big play there on the scramble. 33 yards.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He's got it at the 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of the receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his big tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, Vikings nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical. On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league.
2nd and inches. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain on the play.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On the ground is Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run. This is Mason. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Minnesota to gain a 43 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
2nd and 2.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll put Addison in motion. Yes, he was. Minnesota will keep the ball.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Off he goes. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Good blocking, and he's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And they'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. In for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm. But now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate. And with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Look at play action here with McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On play action, Hurts. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage. So let's call it a loss of 1 on 1st down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
18 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
At the 21-yard line.
Second and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal. Saquon. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's third and goal.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced third down.
They were stopped on second down. Now third and goal from the 1. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Vikings 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense going to take over just before the half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He takes off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Forced out wide. He'll run again. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down, they need 7. Now McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the 2nd half. It's about to get underway. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Price now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On play action, here's McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Dobson will bring it back. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out the punt.
And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this 1st down. And that's exactly what we're doing.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. On play action, here's Hurts. He'll find his tight end, Calcaterra. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 14. At the 45-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. Coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Pass caught left side by Goddard. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
At the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Hurts to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead.
21. Vikings 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll motion over Thielen. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 2. Now this looks like a design run. There he goes again. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Minnesota.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
Whatever they've talked
line.
about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's McCarthy. To the right side and corralled by Thielen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
37-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
This one is caught by Addison. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And he will score! Game on! Jordan Mason, touchdown Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Will Riker now on for the extra point. His kick is good. The Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Vikings 14.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into time. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. On play action, Hurts. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Eagles. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback, and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
On the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they come up for second and 2. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets out second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Eagles' 5-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Offside, defense. That penalty is declined.
Riker now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Vikings 21.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. So out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They proved much the best in this one. to get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.